Atletico Madrid are favourites according to the odds makers. Arsenal, despite
9-2, the Arsenal
stumbled somewhat against Ostersunds. They are second favourites. Dortmund and AC Milan rounding out the top four as to who might lift the trophy. So let me ask you, as a former Arsenal man, Mr. Paul Mariner, are Arsenal deserving of that position?
Absolutely.
Second favourites?
Absolutely not. That side that he put out tonight was absolutely dreadful.
It was not good, was it?
Well, was it a back three or a back four? Because they didn't know, and we certainly didn't know. They were absolutely atrocious. They were dropping off. There was no cohesion.
Did they get any sort of pass because they were 3-0 up from the first leg?
No, because you do a professional job. If this is part of the development of the so-called backup players, they didn't come through at all. Welbeck, I didn't even know was playing. Mkhitaryan was dreadful. You know, who's going to come in? Who's going to come into the side on Sunday now? Because they're a little bit dry. Giroud's gone, Oxlade-Chamberlain's gone, Walker's gone. All these backup players who were half-decent backup players have gone. Who's going to come in? The back three will obviously be, I'm guessing, Mustafi, Koscielny and Monreal. But my goodness, they play anywhere close to that group against City. They get absolutely killed.
Borussia Dortmund are in the hat, will be amongst the favourites. The unsavoury side of the game, though, rearing its ugly head. They got that late equaliser in Bergamo against Atalanta, but Michy Batshuayi clearly on the receiving end of some racist abuse. Shaka, it's a problem that doesn't seem to go away, particularly in that part of the world.
I mean, it's a serious statement that Batshuayi starts with and then tries to finish on a lighter tone. I think there's a bigger picture here and a bigger message. FIFA come out and say zero tolerance towards racism in the game, empowers referees to stop games or at least move players into the stands until things quieten down to take some kind of significant action. Yet still, nothing is being done. Now, if FIFA are serious about their initiatives, they have to be asking questions of the referees as to why nothing was done. And then punishing those referees if they don't take that initiative. Because if things continue as they are, the game is playing no part in its progress. As a matter of fact, it's keeping things back. And somebody needs to answer for these incidents.
What did you make of Batshuayi having a dig at Atalanta as well, saying, hope you enjoy watching it on TV?
Well, I mean as Shaka said, he's trying to bring a bit of light to it, but there's no light to this. I mean, Atalanta have got to be punished. I think we've said this before on the show. There is absolutely zero tolerance, no room for this in the game at all. So wherever it hits Atalanta the hardest, that's where they should be hit. It's just dreadful that this in this modern day still goes on. It's ridiculous.
Sitting at the top of the odds to win the Europa League, Ali, Atletico Madrid, and by some wide margin as well, 5-2. Do they deserve to be that heavier favourite?
100%.
Atletico
Madrid continues to get stronger, continues to get better. They have been better in La Liga. Far more consistent with their performances. Griezmann playing better nowadays. The structure of the team is far more solid than what it was at the beginning of the year. That saw them being bounced out of Champions League. Now Simeone has got this team playing well, and I think their purpose is to win Europa League. That's it. That's what they got going on for them. Some people will say, well, maybe they can make a race of La Liga. That's unrealistic. Europa League is very much in front of them, and I think Atletico Madrid should be the favorite.